Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Moorhead High School Gymnasium as we have girls basketball action for you tonight on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. The Moorhead Spuds welcome in the Green Wave from East Grand Forks tonight. They come in with a record of 5-7. They're winners of 3 in a row over Roseau, Thief River, and Climax Fisher. They have beat Thief River Falls twice this season, another common opponent that Moorhead has played. Moorhead comes in with a record of 6-7. They've lost 4 in a row, so Moorhead looking to get back on track tonight. And East Grand Forks looking to keep up their hot streak. I am Riley Swenson. I'll have the play-by-play commentary for this evening. Let's go over the starting lineups for both squads, starting with the Green Wave. They will start number 5, Maddie Manger, number 10, Kaden Melquist, number 12, Bryn Havis, number 21, Ella Eggers, and number 22, Hannah Jensen-Selness. And for your Spuds, the starting lineup will look like this. They have number 20, Kate Galbranson, number 22, Bryn Jacobson, number 40, Grace Perry, number 50, Samantha Zimmerman, and number 54, Rosie Anderson. Rounds out the starting 5 for the Spuds. One thing of note tonight, Sam Zimmerman is 9 points away from her 1,000th point as a high school basketball player, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on. And we will keep you updated throughout the game on where she is on that. Spuds traveled to Park Center on Friday. They lost 51-37 in that game. Talking with Coach Dryberg about that game, he said that he liked the way his team competed on Friday night. Would have liked to see a few more shots go down, and said they shot it well in the first half, and he's looking for them to keep competing this evening against East Grand Forks and maybe put a couple halves together here as they work their way down the home stretch of their season and prepare for section playoffs. We are into March, which is the best time of basketball, best time of year for basketball at all levels. So we're excited to bring you this one tonight between East Grand Forks and Moorhead. As a reminder, on our other Spuds TV channel this evening, we have hockey action. The girls taking on Sartell. They were up 5-0 the last time I had checked. And the boys have senior night tonight also against East Grand Forks. So be sure to check that one out on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. But we are coming live from the gymnasium tonight, and we are set to tip it up. Zimmerman wins the tip for the Spuds, and they will have possession to start this ball game. Zimmerman dribbles right, gets a ball screen there from Rosie Anderson. Kick to the corner for Kate Gulbranson. Her 3 off the front iron. Rebounded there by Rosie Anderson, but she'll take a dribble out of bounds. Good look there from Moorhead on the opening possession. Anderson just not quite able to corral that rebound, and the Green Wave will take over. Along the far sideline for East Grand Forks, that is Bryn Havis. She will work it up top to Maddie Manger. She gives off to Kaden Melquist. She drives in, pass down low to Manger. She dishes off there. That was Bryn Havis. Her shot rims out, and a foul there on the rebound. That will go against the Green Waves. Number 22, Hannah Jensen-Selness, her first personal. East Grand Forks coming with looks like a bit of a zone press as Moorhead breaks it easily, and Bryn Jacobson has it. She looks to feed the post. Looking for Rosie Anderson. That'll be out of bounds off of Anderson, and the Green Wave will get the ball right back. Looks like a bit of a run and jump press there for East Grand Forks. Moorhead able to make one pass that time and get across half court. We'll see how they're able to handle that pressure this evening. Now on the baseline, Ella Eggers there for the Green Wave. That'll be a 5-second call. Kate Gulbranson defending there, able to keep Eggers at bay in the corner, and there'll be a 5-second call. And a turnover for the Green Wave. Zimmerman with it across half court. She looks to the corner for Gulbranson. Right back to Zimmerman on the low block. She makes a move up with the right hand. Rims out. Rebound there by Rosie Anderson, and she will travel. Both teams trading turnovers here in the early going. Another offensive rebound by Anderson. But she travels on the low block, and the Green Wave have it back now. That's Melquist along the left wing. She dribbles in, looking to pass it into the middle. That'll be tipped away and taken away by Bryn Jacobson. She goes coast to coast down. Layup is up and good for our first points of the evening. Spuds lead 2-0 on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. Melquist crossover left, driving baseline. That'll be out of bounds. Nice defense there by Sam Zimmerman, able to apply that ball pressure. Now Zimmerman will walk it up court for the Spuds. Left-hand dribble, spin back right into the lane. Nowhere to go. She tosses out near midcourt. That'll be tracked down by Rosie Anderson. She gives off to Gulbranson, who finds Jacobson along the right wing. Spuds setting up some offense now. Jacobson gives off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman left-hand drive, kick to the corner for Gulbranson. And now she'll pass it back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman baseline drive up with the right hand, good for two. Nice baseline drive there by Sam Zimmerman. Her first 2 points tonight, now just 7 points away from that 1,000-point mark. Now for East Grand Forks, that's Bryn Havis. Her pass deflected, and that'll go off the foot of Bryn Jacobson out of bounds. Into the game for East Grand Forks, number 15, Ty Garcia, as well as number 14, Katie Hovde. A couple of early substitutions there for the Green Wave. East Grand Forks looking for their first points of the night. And that will be a travel there against Maddie Manger. So as you see, the Spuds early in this game able to apply some ball pressure against the Green Wave, and they're able to get a few turnovers off of it. We'll see how that affects the Green Wave going forward tonight and how they make any adjustments. Anderson now with it for the Spuds. She hands off to Gulbranson. Gulbranson dish out to Bryn Jacobson. Her three-point attempt too strong off the back iron. She tries to save it, and that'll roll out of bounds. A nice attempt there from Bryn Jacobson to track down her own miss and try and keep it in bounds, and that'll be out of bounds though. Hovde to inbound for East Grand Forks. Manger defended up top by Jacobson. She gives off to Havis. Havis drive in on the baseline. Nice wraparound pass there to Manger, and she'll kick out to Hovde over to Melquist. Melquist being pressured there by Sam Zimmerman. Now she finds a wide open Bryn Havis on the block. Nice pass there from Caden Melquist. We've seen that a couple times tonight from the Green Wave, able to find open players down on the block. Now a quick shot attempt from Jacobson, no good, but Perry on the rebound. She'll kick out to Zimmerman, her three-point up and good. Sam Zimmerman for three on that one. She has 5 points now in the early going for the Spuds. They lead 7-2. That ball will be deflected away and dove on by Bryn Jacobson as well as Maddie Manger. That'll be a jump ball ruled by the referees, and possession will stay with the Green Wave. Checking into the game now for the Spuds is number 4, Alexa Gronwald. And Hallie Carpenter will check in for the Green Wave. Hovde on the near wing now. She drives baseline against Gronwald. Now back out. She picks up her dribble and she'll find Havis. Havis three-point attempt, short rebound there. Well, that is Ty Garcia. She will be fouled. And she will go to the line to shoot two. Not sure how well you can see it from home, but she is wearing a mask along with a mask over her nose tonight. Her first free throw is short, but I can't imagine that's very easy to play with. A lot of times you see people with a broken nose wear that mask. I have to imagine that's the case here for Garcia as she toes the line for her second free throw. Deep knee bend. Second one is up, no good. And Moorhead will take over possession. Zimmerman to inbound, but Jacobson there being double teamed now. She gets into Gronwald. Gronwald takes it up the near side. She finds Rosie Anderson. Anderson up top to Zimmerman. She'll try a three. That is too strong. Rebound fought for and taken in by Hovde for the Green Wave. Manger takes it up court, dishes off to Havis. Havis drives baseline, goes in with the left hand, gets her own miss, and dishes back out to Maddie Manger. Manger will set up the offense for the Wave. Hovde along the far sideline now. She'll try baseline. Now dish to Havis. Her two-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Garcia. Garcia will be fouled on the play. We'll wait to see what that foul is on. couple of substitutions for both teams. Into the game for the Wave, number 23, Maya Langrud, as well as number 10, Caden Melquist. And on for the Spuds, number 42, Haley Oberg. That foul was against Rosie Anderson, her first personal. Melquist looking to the post, taken away there by Gronwald. Gronwald picks up her dribble and finds Downer. Kenzie Downer for three, no. Not short, rebounded by Melquist. Melquist drives baseline, looking for Hallie Carpenter under the bucket. Now will be out of bounds, another turnover for the Green Wave. Jacobson will bring it up court for the Spuds. They lead 7-2 here in the early part of this first half. Jacobson fumbled it and then hands off to Zimmerman. She'll drive baseline. Her right-hand attempt no good. Gets her own miss though after it was tossed around for a little bit there, and Zimmerman up and good for two. She has 7 points now, and her next bucket will put her over that 1,000-point threshold. Maya Langrud now for the Green Wave. Cut off there on the baseline by Kenzie Downer. That'll be out of bounds off of the Spuds, so the Green Wave will keep possession, and they will take a timeout. We'll be back after this short break on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
We welcome you back inside the Moorhead High School Gymnasium now for that brief timeout there taken by the Green Wave. They trail 9-2 here with 12:04 remaining on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. They'll look to get something going here offensively as Coach Dennis Carpenter takes that timeout. The Wave will get it into Hovde, and she will go to the corner. That shot deflected out of bounds and now saved. What a play from Kenzie Downer to block that shot out of bounds. Now Zimmerman gets it up to Downer. She'll fire it up court looking for Oberg. That'll be deflected out of bounds off of Hallie Carpenter, but a nice play there from Kenzie Downer, able to block that shot from Langrud in the corner and then save it back into Zimmerman. Gronwald with it in the corner now. She gives up to Downer. Downer's three-point attempt rattles around and goes down for three. Spuds lead up to 10 now as they lead 12-2 after that three-point bucket by Kenzie Downer. That ball's taken away now by Bryn Jacobson. She'll take it up the near sideline. She stops behind the back dribble, dish up to Gronwald. Her three-point attempt off the backboard. Now will rim out. Rebound taken in by Hovde and now given up to Langrud. That ball will be wrestled for down low. Now it will be ruled a jump ball. Possession arrow to Moorhead. Back into the game for East Grand Forks, number 21, Ella Eggers, alongside number 12, Bryn Havis. Havis, the lone scorer tonight for the Wave. She has their only bucket. Now Jacobson dribbles up and she'll give the handoff to Alexa Gronwald. Gronwald hands back to Downer. She'll try a deep three. No good there. Rebound by Melquist. Melquist picks it up. Pressure there by Sam Zimmerman. She'll get it to the corner. Three-pointer no good. A little too strong there. Rebound by Havis. And she will go to the line to shoot too after she is fouled. Foul will be assessed to Moorhead's number 4, Alexa Gronwald, her first personal. Avis free throw, no good. A little short there on the first one off the front iron. Into the game for the Spuds, Rosie Anderson, Kate Gulbranson, and Grace Perry. So 3 members of the starting lineup checking back in for the Spuds. Second free throw is good. Nothing but net for Havis. Now Zimmerman will take it up court for the Spuds. She drives in. Stolen away there by Eggers. She'll take it down court for the Wave. Give back to Melquist. Melquist directing traffic. Now Havis near midcourt. This ball pressure definitely affecting the way that East Grand Forks been able to play offense this evening. Spuds doing a great job, only giving up 3 points here as we almost 8 minutes into this ball game. Melquist now defended by Perry. She'll give up top to Hovde. Turnover there, taken in by Grace Perry. She gets the steal and she will be fouled. Foul there on Bryn Havis for East Grand Forks, her first personal. Perry gets it into Zimmerman for the Spuds. She'll get it across half court. Screen set there by Anderson and now screen from Perry. Zimmerman looking for Gulbranson there. She finds Grace Perry in the corner. Three-pointer is good. Grace Perry, corner three-pointer up and good. And your Spuds have a 15-3 lead here in the first half. Eggers now for the Wave. She'll give up to Havis. Now back to Eggers. She will travel. And so Spuds continue their great defensive play. Another turnover there by East Grand Forks, and Coach Tom Dryberg will take a timeout, and so will we. We'll be back after this short break with more basketball action on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are back now. Spuds lead 15-3 with 9:16 to play on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. Update from the Moorhead Sports Center. Your Moorhead girls victorious over Sartell by a score of 5-0 on our other Spuds TV channel tonight. You can also watch the boys game. As mentioned before, they're taking on East Grand Forks. It is senior night for the boys. A 7:45 start time for them, but probably will start a little later with that girls game going a little long in the senior night introductions. Moorhead off the out-of-bounds play now. Perry into Zimmerman. Her basket is good for 2, and that is 1,000 points for Sam Zimmerman. A great accomplishment for her. Congratulations to Sam as she scores her 1,000th point. We'll take a break here to honor her. Standing ovation from the Moorhead crowd, deservedly so for Sam Zimmerman, as she puts her name into the Moorhead girls basketball history books with her 1,000th point. She will get to keep the game ball. She'll run that up to her family. Again, another congratulations to Sam. A tremendous accomplishment this evening with her 1,000th point as a Moorhead Spud. That bucket puts the Moorhead Spuds up 17-3. As we resume play now with Eggers taking it up court for the Wave. She will pass it off to Melquist. Melquist finds Havis, and she'll give it back to Melquist in the corner. Melquist spins, goes to the ground. That taken away by Rosie Anderson. Zimmerman up to Gulbranson. A nice bounce pass down low to Kenzie Downer. She's unable to finish. Rebound, Rosie Anderson. Her shot will roll around. Eventually, the Wave able to clear it out and corral the rebound. Havis now for East Grand Forks. Tries the over-the-top post feed. Zimmerman there to take it away for the Spuds. She gets it up to Downer. Spuds pushing in transition. Now a long skip pass to Gulbranson. She drives baseline. Gulbranson in for two. Nice drive there by Kate Gulbranson going baseline. Cutting in at the last second, able to get that shot to go. Spuds extending their lead to 16 points now. Havis gives off to Eggers. And Eggers will be fouled there. That is Kate Gulbranson with the foul for the Spuds. Back into the game for the Spuds, number 4, Alexa Gronwald, as well as number 22, Bryn Jacobson, and for the Green Wave, number 14, Caitlin Hovde, number 15, Ty Garcia, as well as number 23, Maya Langrud. Eggers finds Langrud, who gets it over to Manger. Manger drives in, a couple of Spuds there waiting for her, and she'll have to kick back out to Langrud. Langrud drives in, tries high off the glass, rebounded there by Grace Perry. Zimmerman gets it up to Bryn Jacobson. She'll try a three. That shot a little too strong. Rebound in there by Rosie Anderson, but she will go to the ground with it, and that will be ruled a travel. Again, Rosie Anderson carving out space down there in the paint. Getting an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity for the Spuds. Now it's Manger, she drives baseline, gives off to Langrud up top to Eggers. She'll try a three-pointer, rims out, rebounded by Anderson. Zimmerman will take it up court. She finds Lexa Gronwald, she goes to the rim. Shot too strong, but she is fouled on the play. Nice pass there from Zimmerman up to Gronwald. And she will get 2 shots at the free throw line. Foul is on Ella Eggers of East Grand Forks, her first. Gronwald's first free throw is up and in. And Haley Oberg will come on to replace Rosie Anderson for Moorhead. Second free throw no good, and that'll be a foul there on Haley Oberg, who's going for the rebound. Coach Dryberg in the pregame had talked about his team just wanting them to compete hard and get better every day, and he has to be happy with the defensive effort they're putting forth tonight, holding East Grand Forks to just 3 points. As we are just about 12 minutes into this contest. Eggers dribbles towards the top, and she'll set it up for East Grand Forks. Offensive foul that will be assessed to Ty Garcia. She is trying to get post position down low. It'll be ruled offensive foul. And a turnover for East Grand Forks. Back into the game is Hallie Carpenter for the Green Wave. As Sam Zimmerman brings it up court for Moorhead. She gives off to Alexa Gronwald. Now to Bryn Jacobson, corner for Grace Perry. Gronwald with a shot fake. Deflected away there by Caitlin Hovde. Steal there for the Green Wave. Let's see if they can get something going here on the offensive end now. Nice play by Caitlin Hovde. Now a dish there from Langrud to Garcia in front of the hoop, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul there on Grace Perry, her second personal. Garcia at the line shooting her third and fourth free throws of the night. First one is short. Downer will come in to replace Grace Perry. With those two fouls, she'll have to take a seat for what I would imagine probably the remainder of this first half. Garcia toes the line for her second free throw. That one also no good, rebounded by Ober, given off to Sam Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to push the pace for the Spuds. She gives a dribble hand back to Kenzie Downer. Her three-pointer short, rebounded there by Zimmerman. She will be fouled. Nice play there by Sam Zimmerman to track down the offensive board. Foul goes to Langerud for East Grand Forks. Back in for the Wave is number 10, Caden Melquist, alongside number 22, Hannah Jensen-Selness. Baseline out of bounds play. Looked like they had Haley Oberg open under the rim, but Melquist there to take it away for East Grand. She'll push the other way now. Hovde up top, looking for the high-low feed. Not there. She dribbles left. Pass down to Langerud. She will be fouled. Nice pass from Hovde to the block. Down to Langerud. Foul there on Alexa Gronwald, I believe. Yes, it is Gronwald. That will be her second personal, so some more foul trouble here in the first half for the Spuds. Langerud's first free throw. That will rattle around and go down. A shooter's roll there for Langerud, and that will be, she will get her name into the scoring column. The second member of this East Grand Forks squad. It was Havis for the first 3 points for East Grand Forks. Second free throw off the back iron. That rebound is wrestled for down there. And eventually it was Hannah Jensen-Selness who came up with it for East Grand Forks, but she will be ruled with a traveling violation. And Bryn Havis will return to action for the Green Wave. Kenzie Downer finds Sam Zimmerman. Back out to Downer. Her corner three is off the iron. Rebounded there by Gulbranson. Her putback attempt no good. Rebound there by Havis. Couple of good looks there for the Spuds, but nothing doing offensively. Now Melquist and the Green Wave will see if they can cut into this lead. But Kenzie Downer has other ideas. She will knock it away, but just briefly before Melquist able to get back on top of it. Jump ball ruled. Possession stays with East Grand Forks. Rosie Anderson back into the game for the Spuds. Melquist able to get it into Havis. Havis back to Melquist. Now over to Carpenter, now Hovde. Hovde drives baseline, deflected out of bounds there by Kenzie Downer. We've seen a lot this first half. The Spuds almost wanting to push the Green Wave to go and drive baseline where they know their help side defense is at, and that game plan has proved to be effective here from Coach Dryberg in this first half. Melquist defended by Zimmerman. She'll drive baseline again. Now Melquist, she sets up the corner three. Nothing but net for Caden Melquist. Cuts the lead down to 13. We'll see if she can maybe provide some scoring here for the Green Wave. That pass from Anderson will split the Spuds in half and go out of bounds. Back in for East Grand Forks, number 21, Ella Eggers. East Grand Forks has found some success driving that baseline and then having cutters in front of the rim. We'll see if that's something they try and continue to do here. But Kate Gulbranson there, she gets the steal, picks it up, goes to the rim, spin around for two, and it goes down for Kate Gulbranson. Nice play there by Gulbranson, able to get the steal, track it down, and now Bryn Havis going the other way. Her layup is good. A quick comeback there for Havis and the Green Wave. After the Gulbranson bucket, now Downer drives, a couple dribbles down. She'll give back to Bryn Jacobson. Now right back to Downer, and she'll feed the post into Rosie Anderson. Kick out to Gulbranson for three. Nothing but nylon for Kate Gulbranson. Lead up to 16 now for the Spuds. 3:30 to play here in the first half on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. A low-scoring affair here in Moorhead. Now that's a steal there by Rosie Anderson. She was trapped on the baseline, smartly throws it off the leg of an East Grand Forks player, and that'll be out of bounds, possession to the Spuds. Zimmerman able to get it into Jacobson. Now Jacobson right back to Sam Zimmerman. She drives in the lane, kick out to Gulbranson. She'll try another three, and that is good for Kate Gulbranson. That's 2 threes in a row for number 20 of the Spuds, and Gulbranson up to 10 points now tonight for Moorhead. Now East Grand Forks trying to feed the post. Foul will be on Moorhead's Rosie Anderson, and that will be Jensen Selness to the line, shooting the 1-and-1 bonus, and that's the 8th team foul against Moorhead, and Rosie Anderson will have to take a seat with those 2 fouls. Haley Oberg will replace her. Front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. Rebound taken in by Gulbranson. She gets it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman in transition for Moorhead. Now pass up to Jacobson. She kicks over to Kenzie Downer. Her 3-point attempt wide open, good for 3. Kenzie Downer. And timeout East Grand Forks. Spuds extend the lead to 22. We'll be back after this short break right here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Back now after the East Grand Forks timeout with 2:35 and counting to play on the Burt's Truck and Equipment scoreboard. Your Spuds lead 31-9 over the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Smart timeout that used before the end of the first half by Coach Dennis Carpenter as Melquist into the lane. She fires up a floater, and she tickles the twine for 2. Green Wave into double digits now with their 10th and 11th points of the night. They trail 31-11, but I think a wise timeout there by Coach Carpenter of East Grand Forks. See if they can maybe try and get a run here before the end of the first half and cut that lead, get some momentum before the second half. But Bryn Jacobson has other ideas as she launches one in from deep. Another 3-point basket tonight for the Spuds. Now Zimmerman on the steal. She goes in left hand for 2. Steal and score for Sam Zimmerman. Another steal there for Zimmerman, and she is in again, and she will be fouled this time by Melquist, and she will go to the line to shoot 2. Sam Zimmerman back-to-back plays there with the steal and going down the other end. First time able to convert the layup, second time she will head to the line for 2 free throws. First free throw in and out, no good for Sam Zimmerman. Back into the game for East Grand Forks, Caitlin Hovde, Maya Langrud, and Maddie Manger. Zimmerman will toe the line for her second free throw, and that is, again, rims out for Zimmerman. A rare 0 for 2 trip to the free throw stripe for her. And the Spuds come up scoreless after that steal from Zimmerman. Now Hovde feeds the post. That's Garcia, defended by Jolie Krull, into the game for the Spuds. And there'll be a travel there against Garcia. Nice defense in the post there by Jolie Krull. And now Zimmerman for the Spuds gives off to Jacobson. Jacobson up top for Gulbranson. Thought she maybe had an attempt at a three-pointer, but she'll work it around. And now back up top to Bryn Jacobson. She'll drive in the lane, and that will be ruled an offensive foul on Bryn Jacobson. Charge taken there by Ty Garcia. She's playing with some emotion, takes that charge there on Jacobson. Gets up and shows some applause to her bench as they appreciate her effort on the charge there. Now the referees will talk things over for a moment. Trying to figure out who the foul is on. It is on number 22, Bryn Jacobson, her first personal. So maybe a bit of a spark there for East Grand Forks. 57 seconds to play here in this first half. They could use just about anything to go their way here, get some momentum as we head into the halftime break. That's Manger now behind the back dribble. She gives off to Melquist. She'll try another three. That time too strong. Offensive rebound by Hovde. Kick out to Langerud. So Hovde gives the Green Wave a second chance opportunity here. Now Langerud will set up the offense. Melquist in the corner. Thinks about a three. She'll hand off to Hovde. She tries a long two. Caitlin Hovde for two. Stop and pop there. Her first 2 points of the night. Now with 17 seconds left in this first half, the Spuds will elect to go for just one shot here before the end of the half. Jacobson will set it up. 5 seconds to go. Screen coming from Kroll. Jacobson picks up the dribble and time will run out. Not great execution at the end of the first half for the Spuds, but otherwise a pretty great first half for Moorhead. They go to the halftime break leading 36-13 on the Birds Truck and Equipment scoreboard. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with more girls basketball action right here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. Put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Get up. Your dreams don't hit snooze. Because if you snooze, you might miss your opportunity to improve your craft. To put in the work. Your opportunity to be the best.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
We are back now for second half action between the East Grand Forks Green Wave and your Moorhead Spuds. In the first half for Moorhead, key story, Sam Zimmerman able to get her 1,000th point. It's a fun moment able to broadcast for you here on Spuds TV. A special night for her and her family. Zimmerman is the leading scorer tonight so far in the first half for the Spuds. She has 11. Kate Galbranson with 10 right behind her. The Spuds will start out with the ball here in the second half as Grace Perry will inbound to Sam Zimmerman, and we are underway here with second half basketball action. Zimmerman gives up top to Bryn Jacobson. She'll try a three. That is too strong. Rebound there by Caden Melquist. Nice block out from her down there on the rebound there for East Grand Forks, and they get a stop to start the second half. Eggers now with it for East Grand Forks. She gets off to Melquist. High arcing three-pointer off the back iron. Rebound there is taken in by Bryn Havis. Now that's Maddie Manger. She gives up top to Eggers. She will find Caden Melquist. Back to Manger on the far wing. Cut off there by Sam Zimmerman. Now Melquist again for East Grand Forks. She takes a pull-up three-pointer. That too short off the front iron. Rebound there by Bryn Jacobson, and Melquist will pick up a foul on the rebound. That is the second foul on Melquist. So Green Wave able to get a second chance opportunity there at that possession, but unable to convert. And the Spuds will have the ball now. Zimmerman to the corner for Grace Perry. She feeds the post into Rosie Anderson, back up top to Jacobson, over to Sam Zimmerman. They work it all the way around to Galbranson. Now Sam Zimmerman passes up the open three. And now Kate Galbranson, she gives over to Jacobson. She'll try a three. It's down and good for Bryn Jacobson. Another three-point bucket for her this evening. Her second of the night. That gives her 8 points. Now Melquist will try a pull-up jumper for East Grand Forks. That one goes down. Nice pull-up J there for Melquist. Now the Spuds pushing the pace. Zimmerman up to Rosie Anderson. She will pivot around and get the layup to go for two. So the Spuds wasting no time getting that bucket back from East Grand Forks after the made bucket by Melquist. Anderson comes down off the pass from Zimmerman, and now the Spuds forcing a turnover. Not quite a turnover, actually it will be a jump ball, and possession will stay with East Grand Forks. Appears to be a wet spot on the court. So trainer Nicole Kane will get a towel out, and they will dry off the wet spot there under the hoop. Coach Dryberg had talked about wanting to put together two halves in a game, and I think he'd have to be pretty pleased with the first half of play, and we'll see if the Spuds can come out and put together a nice second half here. They lead 41-15 with 15:51 to go on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. Again, another reminder, we have boys hockey action for you tonight on the other Spuds TV channel. Now down low, a wide open Hannah Jensen-Selness. She will go to the line after the hoop and the harm. And one for Jensen-Selness, and she will go to the line for the and one free throw. Unable to convert the three-point play, and the rebound will be taken in by Galbranson. She'll get it back to Sam Zimmerman. Zimmerman now crosses over, drives left, cut off there by Eggers. Now far side, Grace Perry. She dumps it down low to Rosie Anderson. Her layup attempt is too strong. Now will be taken in by Bryn Havis. Now in the corner, that's Maddie Manger. She will dribble baseline, try a wraparound pass there for Jensen Selmas, and it'll go out of bounds off of her. A nice attempt there on the pass from Manger to Jensen Selmas, but it will result in a turnover into the game. For East Grand Forks is Ty Garcia, and entering the game for the first time is Kylie Madison. Now Grace Perry dishes up top to Bryn Jacobson. Her three-point attempt no good. You see a lot of that action ran by the Spuds. A couple of down screens into a top-of-the-key three-pointer for one of their guards, and it has worked and been very effective this evening into the game for Moorhead. Kenzie Downer alongside Alexa Gronwald, but Coach Dryberg likes that stagger screen sort of action into the top-of-the-key three-pointer. Get his shooters an open look. Havis drives baseline looking for Melquist. That pass just a bit too wide, and it'll be out of bounds on the baseline. Into the game now for East Grand Forks, number 1, Allison Kovar. Now Anderson, after getting the pass from Jacobson, will find Kenzie Downer up top to Sam Zimmerman. Now Rosie Anderson down in the post. She is able to score. Nice move there by Rosie Anderson, able to get position down low in the paint on Garcia. And go up strong and finish that one for 2. Now a three-point attempt is short by Melquist, and Rosie Anderson will let it roll out of bounds. Zimmerman to inbound for the Spuds. She gets it into Jacobson, and that'll be a foul assessed there to Maddie Manger. Now the over-the-top entry pass is into Jacobson, and she will take it up court. Again, we see that action getting one of the Moorhead guards open at the top of the key. East Grand Forks does a nice job defending that time. Now the over-the-top post feed looking for Rosie Anderson. Allison Kovar's there for East Grand Forks. Now a scrum on the ground. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Green Wave. Checking in for East Grand Forks, number 14, Caitlin Hovde, as well as number 3, Hallie Carpenter. Kylie Madison will bring it up court now for East Grand Forks. She'll give off to Allison Kovar. Now along the baseline, that's given off back to Kylie Madison. That is too strong. Rebound there by Sam Zimmerman. Now Zimmerman dishes off to Jacobson. She'll be fouled. As nice play there in transition by the Spuds. Zimmerman able to dump it down to Jacobson. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Madison of the Green Wave. Jacobson's first free throw is up and good. That gives her 9 points this evening. And now checking back in for Moorhead, number 42, Haley Oberg. Jacobson cannot convert on the second one. Rebound taken in by Carpenter, given off to Madison. Now they'll find Garcia down in the paint. She has her shot roll around the rim and bounce out, and they'll be out of bounds off of Jacobson. Nice move there by Garcia, going to the middle and faking a shot. And that'll actually be out of bounds off of East Grand Forks. Correction there, and so the Spuds will take over possession. Alexa Gronwald gets the ball screen there from Oberg, and she dishes into the corner for Jacobson. You see Sam Zimmerman work down into the post now. Gronwald attack, she goes in for 2. A foul there on East Grand Forks. Good hard take there by Alexa Gronwald. Foul is on Garcia of East Grand Forks, her second personal. And Gronwald will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw rims out for Gronwald, but as I was saying, Sam Zimmerman gets the smaller defender on there. You see her play point guard, and that time she's able to go down onto the block and post up. And that second free throw no good. Rebound there. Haley Obrick had it for a second, but taken away by Garcia of East Grand Forks. We see Sam Zimmerman being used in all sorts of ways tonight by Coach Dryberg, as she is kind of a Swiss Army knife for this Spuds team. Green Wave looking into the post for Garcia, and that'll be a foul on Haley Oberg of the Spuds. Now the Green Wave will set up the baseline out of bounds. They get it into Allison Kovar. She drives in, her layup too strong. Knocked around there for a second, and now rebound taken in. It was Gronwald to Zimmerman, up to Jacobson. Her shot no good. That rebound there, offensive board by Haley Oberg, and she puts it back for 2. Coach Dryberg wanted a foul there on the Jacobson drive, didn't get it, but Oberg there to clean up the mess. And she will get the bucket. Hovde looking down for Garcia. That ball saved by Oberg into Zimmerman. Zimmerman cross half court, finds Kenzie Downer in the corner. She'll fire up a 3, no good. Rebound there to Kylie Madison. Madison takes it up court. She'll dish off to Hallie Carpenter. Carpenter looking for Hovde there. They'll be knocked out of bounds by Bryn Jacobson. Into the game for the Spuds is number 40, Grace Perry, alongside number 20, Kate Gulbranson. And for the Green Wave, it'll be a line change. They have 5 new players on. It's Caden Melquist, Bryn Havis, Hannah Jensen-Selness, Ella Eggers, and Maddie Manger. All 5 of those players starters this evening for East Grand Forks. Now Manger up near midcourt. She's defended by Gronwald. She drives in, cut off there by Kenzie Downer over on the help defense. Taken away by Gronwald. She makes a nice pass up to Downer, and she's unable to finish. Rebound there by Gulbranson. Also unable to finish. Now will be a jump ball. Missed opportunity there for the Spuds, but a nice play by Gronwald to get it up court there to Kenzie Downer. And the Spuds will take over on the possession arrow. Excuse me, they will retain possession on the possession arrow. Gulbranson able to get into Downer, dribble a handoff to Gronwald, right back to Gulbranson, who had the initial inbounds. She drives in, offensive foul there on Kate Gulbranson. Charge taken by Caden Melquist. So although East Grand Forks trailing 46-17 here, you see that they're definitely still playing with a ton of heart, taking that charge there. And now a foul on Moorhead's, I believe that will be Kenzie Downer on the foul there for Moorhead. Rosie Anderson checking back in for the Spuds, replacing Sam Zimmerman. Melquist inbounds, she finds Eggers. Now Melquist looking into the post, defended there by Rosie Anderson. She drives baseline, kick out to Maddie Manger. She'll try a 3, no good there, but rebound tracked down by Ella Eggers. Eggers with the spin move. She tries a 2-point attempt. She will be fouled on the play by Grace Perry. So Ella Eggers gets the offensive board there for the Green Wave, and she will get to the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw, nothing but net. And back into the game for the Spuds is number 22, Bryn Jacobson. She will replace Grace Perry. Second free throw for Eggers again is good. her first 2 points of the night. Now Alexa Gronwald gives off to Bryn Jacobson. Now up top for Kenzie Downer. She'll try a three. That one short. Rebound by Rosie Anderson. She'll put it back in for two. A nice offensive board. Put back by Rosie Anderson. Now it's Maddie Manger. She'll try a long three-point attempt. No good. Rebound again. Eggers. Her putback attempt. No good. Rebound Galbranson. Gronwald up to Kenzie Downer. Downer will bring it back out. Now find a wide open Kate Galbranson. She'll try a three. That's too strong. Rebound fought for there by Rosie Anderson, and the foul will be assessed to Anderson on that rebound attempt as her and Caden Melquist went hard to the floor going for that board. And Anderson will pick up the foul. Hovde will come into the game to replace Melquist. Maybe a little shaken up on that play. You can see her kind of say, I'm fine, but nonetheless they will replace her with Caitlin Hovde. Hovde in the corner now for East Grand Forks. She will find a wide open Bryn Havis. Nice pass from a Hovde to Havis. We've seen that a couple times tonight. Bryn Havis able to find the open spot in the lane there. And a good find from Caitlin Hovde to get the 2-point bucket for the Green Wave. Now Galbranson gives back to Alexa Gronwald. Back up top to Kenzie Downer. With no shot clock in the state of Minnesota, I'm sure the Spuds are just fine with taking some time off the clock here and hopefully getting a good look at the end of it. But the score time situation definitely in their favor right now. A couple of substitutions. Caden Melquist right back in for the Green Wave, as well as number 20, Kylie Madison. And back in for the Spuds, Sam Zimmerman along with Grace Perry. Now Bryn Jacobson, three-point attempt. That's too strong. Rebound taken in by Madison. Now Melquist with it for East Grand Forks. She gives off to Hovde. Hovde drives in. She tries a long pass. Intercepted there by Gronwald along the baseline, but she steps out of bounds. And so East Grand Forks will keep possession. Hovde had Melquist open in the corner, but a nice play there by Gronwald to sniff it out. Now Madison tries a long two, her heels on a three-point arc. That's no good. Rebound Zimmerman. She gets it up to Perry. Perry back to Zimmerman, over to Galbranson. Thinks about a three, now dishes off to Grace Perry in the corner. No good. Rebound to Madison. You see Sam Zimmerman when she runs this offense, able to get a lot of rebounds, then quickly push it up court. It's definitely something that can be valuable to a team to quickly get into transition. And it definitely helps when one of your tallest players is also your point guard, able to get some rebounds and quickly start the break. That pass tipped away, taken in by Bryn Jacobson. Jacobson in transition, she'll stop. That shot no good. Foul against Grace Perry. That will be 4 on Grace Perry. And back into the game for East Grand Forks, number 15, Ty Garcia. Maddie Manger will head to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 bonus for East Grand Forks. Her free throw rolls around and goes down. So Manger will get a second free throw attempt. Couple dribbles for Manger in her second free throw attempt off the back iron. Gets her own miss though, but she will try to go in for two and dribbles it out of bounds. And Allison Kovar will come back into the game. She will replace Manger. Gronwald now, she finds Galbranson into the corner for Grace Perry. Perry down on the low block for Sam Zimmerman. She finds Kate Galbranson. Good defense there by Ty Garcia of the Green Wave. Now that pass deflected by Sam Zimmerman and taken away. She finds Bryn Jacobson, and her layup up and good. No need for the glass that time for Bryn Jacobson. She's able to put it in for two, and the Spuds will take a timeout. Spuds lead 50-22 with 7:15 to go on the Burt's Truck and Equipment scoreboard. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
Back after our sponsor break, the East Grand Forks will inbound after the Moorhead timeout. Moorhead leading again 50-22. Now Moorhead coming out with some pressure up near the top. They appear to be running and trapping after this timeout by head coach Dryberg. Melquist looking down low for Caitlin Hovde. Now will be out of bounds off Sam Zimmerman. Moorhead, I think, was in a 2-3 zone of sorts, a bit of a trap out of a 2-3 zone. Now Melquist down low, and she will travel there. So Moorhead comes out of the timeout in a 2-3 zone. And it was effective as they get the turnover on the travel. Now Jacobson gives off to Alexa Gronwald. Now into the corner for Sam Zimmerman. She'll give up top to Gronwald. Back over to Jacobson. Now the corner for Kate Gulbranson. Her corner three off the back iron. No good. Rebound. Allison Kovar. She is run into by Rosie Anderson. That'll be a foul on Anderson. Her fourth personal. And Kovar will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Kovar makes the first, so she will get to shoot a second. Her first point of the night. And her second free throw will go off the back iron, but out of bounds off of Sam Zimmerman, so the Green Wave will get a second chance opportunity here. And back into the game for Moorhead, number 42, Haley Oberg, as Anderson will take a seat with those 4 fouls. Now Garcia on the inbounds play, left hand no good. Rebound there is Hovde. She dishes out to Kovar. Her 2-point jumper is good. A long 2-point attempt there for Kovar. That will go down off the assist from Hovde on the offensive board. Now Gulbranson up top. She gives off to Jacobson. Jacobson kick out to Zimmerman. Now she'll give the corner to Gulbranson. Looking down low for Oberg. Back out to Gulbranson. Again, Moorhead definitely willing to use some time here on their offensive possessions. They don't have a shot clock to worry about. So they can run their offense. They lead by 25 here late in this second half. Oberg goes in for 2 off the nice post feed. And she will be fouled and head to the line for a couple free throws. Foul is on Ty Garcia. And the first free throw for Oberg rattles around and goes down. Kenzie Downer and Grace Perry return to the court for Moorhead. And a few substitutions as well for East Grand Forks. Didn't quite catch who they had coming in, and Oberg's second free throw is good, so a perfect trip to the line there for Haley Oberg, and now just a careless turnover from East Grand Forks. Kovar trying to get it up court to Melquist, and I don't think she was looking. That went out of bounds. So the Spuds will get her right back. Nice behind the back dribble there for Sam Zimmerman. She'll go in the lane and kick out to Kenzie Downer. Downer gives off to Jacobson, who'll find Grace Perry. Perry drives in left hand, had it knocked away for a moment. Rebound there, Haley Oberg. She will be fouled. Nice job by Haley Oberg, and she will get 2 more free throw attempts after she had just converted 2 of 2 from the line a moment ago. Grace Perry able to get in the lane there with her left hand. The ball was knocked away for just a second, but she able to get it back and put it up. Oberg's first free throw attempt, no good. Oberg's second free throw again, no good. Rebound fought for there and taken in by Sam Zimmerman. She'll get up to Bryn Jacobson. Jacobson's three-point attempt off the back iron, no good. Now Grace Perry with the rebound. Spuds doing a nice job on the O glass. Now Zimmerman, she gives off to Downer. She'll try a 3 from the wing, and that goes down for Kenzie Downer. Nice feed there from Sam Zimmerman. Cross court to Kenzie Downer. And Downer now with 9 points on the night for the Spuds. All coming of the 3-point variety. Now Zimmerman in some trouble. She finds Grace Perry. Up to Kenzie Downer. Downer up top to Zimmerman. She fakes a 3, give back to Downer. She'll try another 3, same spot. And Downer unable to convert that time. Gets a good look from about the same spot. She just hit one. And back into the game for the Green Wave, number 21, Ella Eggers, and number 5, Maddie Menger. Now Bryn Havis with it for East Grand Forks. She drives in the lane. Floater attempt up and good for Havis. And she has a team leading 9 points this evening. So we approach the 4-minute mark of this game. Now Downer tries another 3. That will go down. Rolled around, front iron off the backboard, and down for 3. A shooter's roll for Kenzie Downer, as she now has 12 points on 4 made 3s. Spuds lead by 31 here in the second half. Timeout taken by head coach Dennis Carpenter of East Grand Forks, and we will be back after this short sponsor break.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Burt's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are back now with 3:46 to go on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. Your Spuds lead 58-27, coming down the home stretch of this ball game. Down low, that is Jensen Selness there for East Grand Forks, able to get her own miss. Now kick out to Bryn Havis. Her baseline jumper is up and good for 2, and she is the first member of the Green Wave into double digits this evening. That is her 11th point of the night, but a foul there on Havis, so Sam Zimmerman will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 bonus for the Spuds. Spuds took an early lead in this one and never looked back. So they jumped out to a 12-2 lead early in the game. And that has ballooned now to a 30-point lead here in the second half, 59-29 after Zimmerman's first free throw goes down. Second free throw rattles around and goes in for Zimmerman. Now quickly up court and looking for Maddie Manger in the corner was Bryn Havis, deflected out of bounds though by Kenzie Downer. Into the game now for the Spuds, number 4, Alexa Gronwald, as well as number 2, Caitlin Schwantz. Eggers gives off to Havis. Back up top to Eggers. She'll get it down to Selness. Now 3-point attempt too long for Manger. Now will be a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Green Wave. Into the game now for Moorhead, number 32, Alicia Maddox. An update on the earlier games this evening as Eggers tries a long two, that'll be out of bounds. Possession to Moorhead. The lower games this evening between these two squads, East Grand Forks able to take the JV game, and Moorhead taking the sophomore B game, whatever you may call it, by a score of 57-20 in that one. So a split between the two lower squads. It looks as though Moorhead will take the win here in the varsity game. 3-point attempt no good there for Kenzie Downer. Rebound taken in by Maddie Manger. She'll get it up court. Now Eggers will try a three of her own. That's too short. Rebound there by Downer. Knocked out of bounds by the Green Wave. Another line change now for head coach Dennis Carpenter as he'll send 5 new Wave into the game. A wave of Wave, one might say. That'll be Melquist, Garcia, Hovde, Kovar, and Madison. Now Gronwald takes it up court for the Spuds. And now she'll give off to Caitlin Schwantz. Schwantz back to Gronwald, now Alicia Maddox. Just over 2 minutes to go here in this contest. Schwantz dishes out to Maddox. The Spuds will return to action on Friday as they travel to Wayzata. Wayzata always with a solid squad down in the metro area for the Trojans. And now it's Kovar in for 2, and she is denied, but there'll be a foul called there on Alicia Maddox. Nice pass from Hovde up to Allison Kovar. And so Kovar will go on the line to shoot too, but the Spuds will play Wayzata on Friday. First free throw up and good for Kovar. Spuds were in the metro area last Friday against Park Center. They'll do the same this week. Heading down to Wayzata. As for East Grand Forks, they will play Sacred Heart on Thursday. East Grand Forks Sacred Heart matchup, a little crosstown rivalry there between those two schools. That will be Thursday night. With a win here tonight, Moorhead snaps a 4-game losing streak, and they will return to 500 with a record of 7-7. As for East Grand Forks, they will drop to 5-8. And this game snaps a 3-game winning streak for them. So a couple of streaks snapped tonight. Now that steal taken in by Kylie Madison. She looks for Hovde, but that'll be taken away by Gronwald. And Gronwald able to wrestle it away there from Kovar. Now Gronwald up to Oberg. Her layup is no good. Rebound there by Allison Kovar. Just over a minute to play here from the Moorhead High Gymnasium. Melquist will try a 3. That's no good. Rebound fought for between Kroll and Garcia. Jump ball, possession arrow to Moorhead. Into the game for East Grand Forks, number 2, Sophia Perkins. Number 4, Emma Zimney. As well as number 11, Megan Duck Savage. And number 24, Emma Gardner. That's Schwantz along the far sideline now for the Spuds. She gives off to Maddox. Now Maddox gives over to Alexa Gronwald. She'll drive baseline. Looks in for Jolie Kroll. Jolie Kroll will get 2 points on the board. Nice feed there from Gronwald to Jolie Kroll. Now down low for East Grand Forks. That is Emma Gardner. She is fouled on the play by Krull. And so Gardner will get 2 free throws. Gardner's first free throw, no good. We thank you for joining us for girls basketball action tonight. On our other Spuds TV channel, there is boys hockey currently going on, as it is senior night for them as they take on this same East Grand Forks squad. The Green Wave traveling down for girls basketball and boys hockey this evening. Nice pass up court. Alicia Maddox in for 2. But all these teams are, as they approach their section playoff run, getting into top shape. I'm sure John Ehrman will be having that boys hockey team playing at their best tonight as we head into the late part of March 2nd today. But anytime you're in March, it becomes fun in high school sports and all sports across the country. And that will do it. Our final score, 64-32. The Spuds victorious tonight on the Burt's Trucking Equipment scoreboard. From all of us here at Spuds TV, I am Riley Swenson, signing off.